guys! So today's video is going to be a Coffee with Kristi video, which is actually a new series that I decided to start where I just sit down and talk about whatever the heck I want to talk about, and I drink some coffee while I do it. So for today's Coffee with Kristi, I'm having my coffee in my penguin mug that I got for Christmas. And I really like the idea of a video like this because it feels a little bit more personal, like if we were hanging out as friends, having a drink together, this is exactly what it would be like. So if you already have a drink, that is fantastic, but if you don't, you should pause the video here and you should go get yourself a coffee or a soda or a beer if that makes you happy, and then come back and we will have a little bit of a chat. Okay, so to start off the video, I wanted to talk about where I've been for the past couple of weeks because the very last video that I uploaded on my channel was uploaded about 3 weeks ago. So in the last 3 weeks, I started school, and to be honest, it's been really busy. I thought the semester would be pretty easy for me. My classes didn't seem like they were going to be overly hard, but I've had so many assignments and tests and papers to write. It's been really difficult for me. But I almost kind of hate that I've been so busy with school because I really hate neglecting my YouTube channel. It's something that I really do enjoy, but when I have so much work to do, my focus is not much on YouTube. It's on what tests I have to study for, what papers I have to write. It makes me kind of hate school sometimes because I always feel bad when I don't upload for a couple of weeks, and because it is something that I really do enjoy, it makes me that much more sad. Another reason why I kind of haven't been able to motivate myself to make YouTube videos is because I've had really low self-esteem recently. Like, I don't feel very confident in myself, and I think this is something that everybody goes through at some point. Like, you just have days where you hate everything about yourself, and then you wake up the next day and, you know, you're completely fine. I don't know whether it's just because of the weather. It's been super cold here. You don't even want to go outside because the wind chill is like -5 degrees, and it's been really dark and gloomy, and by the time like the middle of the winter gets here, I think I fall into that sad kind of condition. It's seasonal affective disorder. The sun for a while hadn't been out for like a whole week, and then recently in the past couple of days we've gotten more of it, which is nice because when days are so gloomy like that, it just makes you so tired and you don't want to do anything, and it's just been really difficult getting through the weeks for me. But you know, with the sun being out in the past couple of days, I felt a lot better. But I don't really know why it affected my self-esteem. I look around at other people and I'm like, wow, you know, I wish I was her, or like, wow, she's really good at that. I wish I was that good at that. And I've been comparing myself to other people, and I honestly have no idea why. Another thing besides the weather that's been contributing to my low self-esteem and my low confidence, just making me feel like I'm in this little rut, is the fact that I don't have a boyfriend. And I don't know why I even care or why this bothers me so much because, you know, if you want to find someone who's perfect for you, a lot of times it is about being patient and waiting and not necessarily looking for that person. But I've been realizing that I'm really bad at the whole relationship thing and giving people chances. I've had people like try to hang out with me, and whenever they try to hang out with me, I just kind of start pushing them away. Like, the idea seems really good to me, but then when it actually is gonna happen, I'm just like, oh my god, like I don't know. I have no idea why I'm so negative when it comes to relationships like that, and I think that's the reason why I really haven't been able to get a boyfriend in like my entire life. It's actually kind of sad. Like, I feel like by now I should have been with more people and I should have experienced what it's like to be in a relationship with someone, but for some reason I just have a lot of trouble letting people into my life. Another thing that goes along with the whole not having a boyfriend thing and having really low self-esteem is that I've just been feeling like guys don't really like girls like me. You know, like being in college really doesn't help me sometimes because I do feel like I'm more mature for my age, and maybe some people think that I'm boring because of that. But I look around at all the people who are in relationships in college, and like the guys who I might go for or give a chance to are with girls who are completely different than me. I would love to have a boyfriend, but with the combination of me being kind of terrified to have a boyfriend, pushing people away a lot, and just feeling like I'm not that good enough, it's never gonna happen if I don't start to accept myself. So that's what I've been trying to work on, is being more confident, getting myself out of this rut of feeling like I'm never gonna get a boyfriend, I'm not good enough, I hate myself, I'm not good at anything, I'm not pretty, whatever, like getting all those negative thoughts out of your mind and just trying to appreciate yourself. I think that's the only way that you can really open yourself up to someone, is that if you love yourself first. I think that we should toast to being single, so put her there, take a drink. So one of the last things that I wanted to talk about for this video is the hate that is continuing to grow on YouTube. This is something that I've been wanting to talk about for such a long time, but didn't really know how to talk about it because it made me so freaking angry. But the rise in hate comments, I feel like in the past couple of months, has been so dramatic. Like when I started YouTube, there was a lot of negativity, but not nearly as much as there is today. And I almost started YouTube about 2 years ago. And the reason why I didn't start YouTube when I wanted to was because I was so worried about people not liking me, people leaving really nasty things on my videos, and I just didn't know if I was strong enough to deal with that. So I probably uploaded my first video on YouTube 2 years after I really wanted to, because it took so long to get over the fact that there was going to be a lot of negativity that I would have to deal with, and I didn't know if I was ready for it. But the thing that kind of triggered me wanting to talk about this is that I was watching another girl's YouTube video the other day, and it's someone that I'm subscribed to, and she's a smaller YouTuber like me, and someone commented on her video and just flat out said, "You're ugly." And it wasn't even directed toward me, but it still hurt my feelings because I know how she must have felt reading that comment. In a way, it kind of sucks to be a smaller YouTuber because every comment that you get, there's a good chance that you're gonna see it. Whereas if you're a bigger YouTuber who gets tons of comments, it's hard to read every single one. And for the most part, like, you might see the really positive ones and some negative ones. And it's actually really ironic because just before I shot this video that I'm making right now, I logged into YouTube and saw that I had a notification, and on one of my videos someone said, "Shut up, you blabbermouth, you talk too much." And it's like, what? Like, if you knew me in real life, I really don't talk that much, but in a YouTube video, like, what are you gonna do? Just sit there and like not talk? Like, how boring would that be? So I have found the ability to just like kind of brush off the negative comments. In the beginning, they used to really, really bother me, but now they don't really so much because I've learned about the concept of trolling, people just wanting to stir up a bunch of negativity and controversy in the comments, and I think that that's really ridiculous. Like, if you think someone's ugly, that's fine. Because we all form judgments about people. It's kind of something that you can't prevent. It's just naturally something that happens in our brain. When we see something that we don't agree with, we form judgments about people. You can't prevent it. But it's a completely different thing when you actually type out those words and post it into the comments. It becomes something completely wrong. You can think it, but it's something different when you post it for everyone else to see. So in watching a lot of YouTube videos for the past couple of weeks, I've been seeing so many of these negative comments. And if you don't like someone, if you don't agree with what they say, if you have different opinions on things, then like, why do you keep coming back? I don't understand why people do that. And I always find it funny because those people that post those comments are the people that never have any videos uploaded to YouTube at all because they wouldn't be able to take it if someone was telling them the same things. I think that my one biggest hope for the future of the world is that we all just stop hating on one another, that we all become friends and be nice to one another, because it is honestly true that when you have one hateful person, it creates thousands of other ones. Like, before you know it, our world is going to be this one big negative black hole, and I don't want that. I don't think anyone does, except for the trolls. So, let's stop being mean to one another. I don't want it. Let's drink to that. So guys, that is going to be it for my very first Coffee with Kristi video. I hope that you had fun having a beverage with me, and if you have any ideas of what kind of things you would want me to talk about next time, be sure to leave it in the comments. So I think that's going to be it for today, but I hope you guys are doing really well. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you in my next video. My eyebrows, like, why is my eyebrow like that? Maybe my eyebrow's always like that.